Hi guys, this is Nathan. As you know, it's the 22nd of November 2022. Yesterday at work, I got the biggest shock of my life, John. I just couldn't understand it. Well, I couldn't understand it, John. The lads told me that Jason David Frank, Tommy, the original Green Ranger from Power Rangers, and the White Ranger, and other colours he played, took his own life. Jeez, I was shocked, man. I haven't done a video in like this now in a long time. I haven't used the webcam in a long time either. Like, John, this is my first rest in peace video in a long time because I tell you this story. Growing up, Jason David Frank was my favorite Power Ranger. Tommy. When I was a kid, I had the Saba sword and I had the Green Dragon dagger and I had the big Power Rangers figures. The Green Ranger and I had the White Ranger and of course I had the Red Ranger as well and the Blue Ranger and I had the Orthomorphin Tommy figures. I had the White Ranger and I had the Green Ranger, and well, we just yesterday, yeah, I looked up on YouTube. He seemed to be suffering from depression and all that, and he's going to be missed, man. I almost cried yesterday when I watched the video on YouTube. A woman was singing Van Halen "Dreams." Remember that song was in the Power Rangers movie, and it was very sad. Like, I can't believe he's gone. Like, he was 49, and he was my favorite Ranger growing up. Like, and I'm sad I'm never gonna get to meet him. I was dreaming someday of. I know I'm in my 30s now. I outlived my 20s. Like, I've never had a girlfriend or anything. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that now. Like, and I was hoping if I ever got to go to America, I'd get to go to Power Rangers convention, Power Morphicon, and I'd get to meet Jason David Frank. And just said that I'll never meet him. And if I was watching a few weeks ago, the thing on YouTube, Italian Stallion 51, he was saying like he doesn't like Jason David Frank for he said Jason David Frank was this and that, and I find it hard to believe, like, because I know he loved his fans and he loved his family, and he loved being a Power Ranger, and yeah, he had kids from his first marriage who didn't want anything to do with him, but I think this is going to hit him, like, because he was a good man, I think, and he loved the Power Rangers franchise. He was the face of the Power Rangers franchise. And yesterday I watched Austin St. John video. Austin St. John, even though him and JDF didn't get along, he said rest in peace and once a Ranger, always a Ranger. And I think that was very deep. Like, I always dreamt someday of seeing these two bury the hatches and there'd be a Power Morphicon convention with 5 original Rangers. And well, at least now Jason David Frank, he's reunited with the late Twee Trang, Trini the Yellow Ranger, and Richard Janelle, who played Ernie, the guy in the juice bar in the series, and a lot of other Power Ranger actors that are no longer with us. Robert Axelrod, Lord Zed, he's reunited with him. Yeah, no problem. I'm seeing him in a. There's my mother. Just yeah, I stay at home during the week, and sorry, I shouldn't be smiling when I'm doing a video like this, but Jason David Frank, he was my favourite Ranger, and 49 years old, like, he said he never got to live to be 50, like, next September he would have been 50, and Amy Jo Johnson, it hit her as well when I looked it up on YouTube, and she mourned the passing of JDF. It's sad that he's gone. Like, he was the greatest Power Ranger I think ever. He was the face of the franchise. So I'm just gonna say rest in peace, Jason David Frank, and once a Ranger, always a Ranger. And I hope to meet you someday in the big sky. And hopefully my dad is talking to him up there now. He's saying hi, you were my kid's favorite Ranger when he was a kid. John, he still is my favorite Power Ranger, and maybe I'll watch Power Rangers on Netflix again. I haven't watched it in a while on Netflix, Mighty Morphin, but I might start watching it again. Like, just to remember Jason David Frank. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank, and I hope to meet you someday, and you will be missed. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger.